We had games played, and of course Arua Hill, but that beat Express FC by 2-0. Did draw with Onduparaka yesterday, that was 0-0. Bull lost a game against the Red Eagle, that was 1-0. The first win, Express win, as they prepare for the shutdown on Saturday between Vipers and Express. Maybe that win was needed. It was massive. I watched James Odoch, one of the best midfielders in Uganda, when he was playing. He's actually the assistant coach at Express, saying that they needed the win, and getting that win under their belt means that the season has started for them. They first lost by the 2 first games, and now they are back to winning ways, and that is Express FC and beating Bull. I saw the internet, social media was actually full of messages. My colleague, I won't mention them, but many colleagues of mine were posting the season has started, and the Red Eagle is back flying. So the question is, how long or how can they sustain that? We are powered by GoTV, and with GoTV you can always be entertained, and I know my guest in studio, Kamoga, watches football from GoTV. GoTV has a good variety of channels where you can be entertained. Anyway, Police 0, Wachiso Giants 1. Wow, that's a good win for Wachiso Giants. Tor United 1, Gaddafi 1. Then we had games postponed. The UPDF Mbara City game was postponed. And today we have a big game in Busoga. That is KCCA will be traveling to the east to play against Busoga United. And of course, so many other games, but for me the big one is Vipers against SC Villa. Kaboga, yes. I want to bring you in here. When the two big teams face off, you expect results. You expect a lot of emotions involved.
Yes.
So as a Vipers fan, Viper play SC Villa today.
Yes.
That is at St. Mary's. What should you expect from that game?
Since it's a derby, we expect a lot. But as I said, Eunice St-Tam, I know he's a tactical player. Yeah. He's a player that brings on form, and he's on form this very season. So I expect to bring that momentum back as they play, as they face one of their rivals, Villa, and I expect it to be an entertaining game.
Okay.
I personally will watch the game.
Okay. You will be St. Mary's 10 to catch the game.
Yeah.
But if you can't travel to St. Mary's, there's a channel that has the games. Sometimes they give us the live feed. Or if you can't again get that game, you can always watch UBC TV and give you the highlights of the game. But anyway, I can't okay, maybe I will understand it from you. You would love to see Vipers win. What if they don't win that game? How would you feel?
I won't feel bad because this is soccer. It's an entertainment. Both fans, Villa, Vipers, they want the results. So it would be bad to me, but anyway, it's an entertainment.
Okay.
We all need win, we all need a way forward.
Okay. I love the fact that you want to be entertained. And as Kaboga says that it's entertainment, so Vipers against SC Villa. It might be like a derby of sort, but I don't think it's a derby. Because Villa has actually since fallen off the pecking order in terms of vying for the championship. And Vipers are a strong team. They really have a strong squad, a team that has players like Daniel Sentongo, is it Daniel Sentongo? No, Daniel Serunkuma, not Sentongo, Serunkuma. Then they have Eunice Sentamu. They have the guy like Most Milton Kalisa, who has that silky touch on the ball.
Yes.
And then of course they have so many good players. Paul Muchureza as well was part of that Vipers team and played fantastic football. But anyway, the game is on between Vipers and SC Villa. And when I hosted that is Hawa on Monday, he said that as they prepare for Express, they will first take care of SC Villa. Now, if Vipers don't win against SC Villa, that would be a crisis. They will lose against Express on the weekend, and the question would be, can they get away from that 2-game loss? Anyway, away from the local sport, let's cross over to international football. We had the Carabao Cup. Kaboga had the Carabao Cup last night, and I think you have results with you of the Carabao Cup.
Yes.
We had Chelsea and Southampton. The game was actually we had Arsenal as well playing that game, and also we had QPR against Sunderland.
Yes.
Those games actually going to penalties. But before I go into the Carabao Cup results, let's start with Oregon Associate. I know you love Man U. Before I go into that, Edmond, let's go talk about Manchester United. They lost against Liverpool over the weekend. Their first big loss against their local Manchester fan. watching that game somewhere. The first goal gets in, the second goal, the third goal, and half time it was 4-0. How did you feel when the fourth goal went in?
Truthfully, I was not happy because I thought it was a match. It was a rain. I thought it would be something like a draw, a win. Like I thought it was something special because it was a derby. As you said, they were rivals playing together. So I expected something more, but to my disappointment, it was a crash over.
Okay, I'm going to show on your screen is actually the manager at Man U, and so many people are calling for his head. They want him to be sacked. So, as a fan in Uganda, would you want the board to take a decision and fire Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, or would you want to give him to be given time?
As a fan of football, I would say, as a fan, I would basically say the same. He should be sacked. But the person who has the passion to like football, because he also has history. He's one of the deadly players. He's one of the legends we have. Okay. I wouldn't be advising people to say that it's bad, though as a fan, it would be okay to be sacked. But as a person who has the passion, who knows Solskjaer, I would say he still needs time. Okay,
but of course he has everything. I'll tell you, he has everything in terms of human resource, the players. He has Ronaldo, you have Pogba, you have Jordan Sancho, you have Nemanja Matic, you have McTominay, you have the backline that has Ali Maguire. You even have the bench that has Eric Bailly, the bench that has Diego Dallo. So. Maybe the fans, away from your thinking, they would want to get a coach who gets the best out of them. Antonio Conte can be a good candidate for that seat. So why would we? Why would you think like Solskjaer needs time? He came in 2019. This is 2021, and he has won nothing.
He has won nothing. But when you try to look like analytically, you like to view. If you like to view, he came with 13 games. With 13 games played, he won 10 games. Where he had a comeback via PSG, where we were playing PSG. You give him credit. He has tried his best, to his level best, just that the things aren't coming well as in pan now. Okay.
Joshua, maybe you say it's a good question, but I'll give you the statistics. In the Premier League, in 2019-2020 season, he managed 38 games, won 18, drew 12, and lost 8. So the win ratio was actually 1.74. Then you go to the Champions League in that very season. Solskjaer played about 12 games, won 8, drew 2, and lost 2. That was a good performance from him. Yes. Actually, that was the Europa League. Then the League Cup, where that is the Carabao Cup, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer played 5. Okay, managed 5 games, not played. Managed 5 games, but won only 3, drew 1, and lost 1. Then the FA Cup, he managed 6 in that season, 6 games for Manchester United. Then won only 4, drew 1, and lost 1. Total number of games he managed in 2019-2020 season, he had managed 61 games, and he had won 33 times as the manager of Man U, drawn 16, and actually lost 12. Now, based on the statistics, Kamoga, I think Solskjaer, you are right. If you look at the statistics, if you managed 61 games in your first season, and you won 33, that's a good return.
It's a good return. It's a good call. The way he's trying to build up the team. Okay. I like the players he bought. Just that it's not growing up. It's not popping up as we thought it would have. Yeah.
Okay. Let's go to 2020-2021 season. Take us through what the statistics of how he has managed that.
He managed 38 games. He won 21. He drawn 11. He lost 6. The ratio is 1.95. Okay. In the Europa, he won 9. He managed 9. He won 5. He drawn 3. He lost 1. The ratio is 2-0-0. Okay. I like the way this was. And then the UEFA Champions League, he managed 6 games. He won 3. He drawn 0. He lost 3.
Okay. Then the League Cup.
The League Cup, he managed 4 games so far. He won 3. He drawn 0. He lost 1. The ratio is 2-5. Okay. Then the FA Cup, he has managed 4 games so far. He won 3. He drawn 0. He won 1.
Okay. Okay, and for me, looking at the statistics, Ayub Kabogat, the stats for 2019 and then 2020. In 2019, he won 33 games in 61. Okay, out of 61 games he managed, but his team won 33 games. Then in 2020-2021 season, he managed 61 games and he won 35. So maybe there's an improvement of 2 games.
There is.
In them. Then in 2022, so 21-22 season, so she has only managed 9 games, he has only won 4, drew 2, and lost 3. So when you look at the return, he has managed 13 games. He had already lost 6. Yes. Rather, he has already won 6 and drew 2 and lost 5. So looking at the statistics for this season, I think the axe should be coming. The axe must be on its way, because it's actually the graph is going down,
yes,
not up. So if you're managing 13 as a manager and you've only won 6, you've lost 5 already. Those are red lights.
Yeah, they're red lights. As a man who likes football, this is not a good deed. It's like someone demanding. The time isn't there so far because we need to win. Okay. We have the passion. We have the anchor. We have that passion that we need to win. So straight away, I would say he needs, as I said in my first way of analyzing this, he needs time. But as a fan, Manchester United fan, okay, I would say it's good. It's a good call. He should be sacked.
Okay. Now you know that stats don't lie, Kamoga. When you look at the stats and you see that the manager in 2021 2020 season, he managed 61 and 135.
Yes.
Now 2021 and 2022 season, he has only managed 9 and lost 5. So that means there's a crisis at Man U. So you've got to make a decision as board to fire the manager. But anyway, we had games played in the Carabao Cup. That was last night. Of course, we had results as well, yes. But Arsenal beating Leeds by 2-0 is actually the highlight of the highlight of the night. Arsenal beating Leeds. Did you see it coming?
Yes, I saw it coming because the way you saw Mikel Arteta, he made some changes via the first game as they played Aston Villa.
Okay.
He changed something. You saw the composer. You saw that he was trying to make like things come out. Okay.
So that gave him the leeway. I mean, you know, okay, I want to salute him for encouraging the team. He first lost 3 games in the league.
Yes.
And everybody thought he would be sacked. Everybody was calling for his head. Now, after he won a game against Spurs, yes, convincingly, yes, and then he goes ahead, wins the game against Aston Villa. Apparently now, if him and Manchester United are on 14 points. So the first 3 games, Arteta was in relegation,
yes,
in terms of Arsenal, the club. Now, after 6 games, so maybe it's not worth sacking. But anyway, we also had games in the DFB Pokal, this is Germany Cup. We had Berlin winning by 3-1. We had Leipzig also winning away from home. 1860 Munich did beat Schalke 04 by a 1-0. Hoffenheim did also score 5 goals in that game as well. We had Dortmund beat Ingolstadt by 2-0. Then Freiburg had to go to penalties. Frankfurt went, the Hamburg went into penalties after that 1-1 draw. We had also Mainz beat Arminia Bielefeld after extra time. That was 3-2. In the Serie A, we had the Spezia draw with Genoa. That was 1-1. Venezia did actually lose to Salernitana. That was 2-1. Then AC Milan beat Torino by a 0-0. That was actually in the Serie A. But Kamoga, you can take us through the Serie A games which you have today. We have games in the Serie A today that will be played, and I'm pretty sure that those games in the Serie A, there are so many games in the Serie A that will be played. Which games are those in the Serie A?
We have Juventus facing head-to-head with Sassuolo. We have Sampdoria versus Atalanta today.
Yeah.
We have the Udinese versus Verona. We have Roma versus Gallicoria. Okay. We have Empoli versus Inter Milan today.
No, actually Roma, it's Cagliari. The team is Cagliari.
Cagliari.
That's in the you know the language we speak. That is Latino now. So those are games we have today. So which team do you support in the Serie A?
I support Juventus.
Juventus.
Yes.
Why do you go for Juventus? Why not AC Milan, not Inter, not Roma?
As I said, this is an entertainment.
Okay.
I like to be entertained.
Okay. Juventus entertains you. So he was at Juventus, so you loved
Yes.
Juventus because of him.
I didn't go because of him, but also Juventus has its own background.
Okay, the games are on the screen as Juventus against Sassuolo. Sampdoria will take on Atlanta. Verona will travel to Udinese, and that will be about the game as well. Then Cagliari will take on Roma, and Empoli will take on Inter at 9:45 p.m. That is in the Serie A. And of course, you have other games that will be played in other leagues, if my memory is right here. I'm pretty sure that we shall have also games in the Scottish League as well. Dundee will take on Ross County, Habania will take on Celtic, Livingston will take on Dundee United, and then we shall have Motherwell against St Mirren. I also have Rangers against Aberdeen, as well as Johnston will take on Hearts. In La Liga, we have games in La Liga as well.
Yes.
What are the games in La Liga?
We have Sevilla
Against Mallorca.
Yes, we have Rayo
Vallecano
Vallecano
against Barcelona, yeah.
We have Real Betis playing Valencia. This will be a good game. We have Real Madrid playing against Osasuna.
Yeah.
Yes,
That's a
I
good
personally I would love Valencia playing Real Betis because I like the way these teams have the way they tactic their games. Like they're making me remember back the days in 2010, the Barcelona team, the way they tactics, the way they play, the way they view, like the way they. I like the way that game is.
Okay.
Yes.
Barcelona. As Samuel Filos Eto, Dave De Vea was a good team, but if you watch Barcelona play now, you'll be surprised. But anyway, before we go, Kamoga,
Yes.
do you love basketball or you don't love basketball?
No,
It's not your game.
it's not mine.
But we had the NBA games that were played actually last night or this morning. We had the Knicks beat 76ers. That was 112-99. Thunder, my colleague. OKC is Oklahoma City Thunder. It's a team in Oakland, in USA. Did actually did lose to the Warriors, the Golden State Warriors. That was 98-106. We had the Mavericks did beat the Rockets. That was 116-106. Then the Spurs did lose to the Lakers. That was 125-121. And Utah Jazz did beat the Nuggets. That was 122-100. I should leave it at this, and I want to come back to you, Kamoga. I know you've been excited to get here.
Yes.
The nerves did come in. I could feel the nerves because it's your first time in the studio. But if I gave you a chance to send greetings, who do you send greetings to?
I would like to have. I appreciate your opportunity, sir. I would like to say thanks to. I would like to send greetings to my mom, Esther, Solomon, Beatrice, Tiza. I'd like to send greetings to my sisters, Lillian, Samantha, Edward, Vian, Morishid, and my friends. And by the way, I would like to take this moment to say happy birthday to Chauvin.
Okay.
More years to live.
That's very good.
Yes.
Who's Chauvin?
Chauvin is my good friend at Mount St. Henry's.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So we're sending regards. No Jaja, no anybody?
Now I wanted that, we bring the heavy giants back in the days. We used to bring them last.
Okay.
So I would like this.
Okay.
I'm this because of her. Yes, I would like to say regards to my grandma at Mpoma.
Okay. Well, that's Kamoga for you. We had a young fan. You can also send us a message if you really want to be part of us. I just ask to analyze the game with us. Maybe we can talk football, we can talk basketball, we can talk rugby. If you're a fan of rugby, I know so many boys in Namiriango who love rugby. Maybe they would love to come and discuss Chimono. They'll come and discuss the inter-house rugby. We can give you an opportunity to come here. At UBC, we invest in local content. We invest in younger talent. And like you've seen Kamoga Ayub come in studio to analyze the game with me. He talked about Manchester, the tactics, how Social should live. Younger fans make it good. And of course, he said that he loves Vipers. Yes, I would love to see Vipers beat AS Villa today. And for me, I would speak the contrary. I would love to see AS Villa. But thanks so much for coming. I hope to see you again.
Yes.
Hope you come back in S6 vacation, maybe S5.
Yes, it will be a pleasure, sir.
Okay. I will have him maybe some other time. But for now, we've got to go. I want to thank everybody for watching. I want to thank Jonah. You know Jonah?
Yes, I know Uncle John. Yes.
You send regards to him.
I know this has been the worst year to him.
Okay.
But it has been a testing, as in religiously. But I know he's okay right now. He will be fine. There's great improvement.
Yeah.
I want to say hi to him.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Hope you get back to your feet and get back to playing football or to exercising. Would love to see you run. Yes, Uncle Chugu. Yeah. But anyway, we've got to go. Have yourselves a lovely day, and we'll be here tomorrow to take you through. And don't forget that we have games that will be played today in the Uganda Premier League. Vipers will take on SCV, that's the big one. Then, of course, we also have Soga United against KCCA. That will be also at 1 p.m. That will be away in the east. So KCCA and the big man, I won't mention his name because he's somebody who wants privacy. But anyway, have yourselves a lovely day and may the good Lord bless you. Bye for now.